Well, hello, beautiful people of the internet. Chris Wood here from Rising Phoenix Mental Health Channel. And I'm going to do a two-part series on resilience. How to be able to build your resilience. This could be something where, you've lost your identity, your focus, you've lost your purpose, you're looking for a different route, different chapter in your life, however that might be. Part one is really going to be talking about the 4 C's of building resilience. And then I'm going to give you 6 tips on what you can do to build your resilience. The first thing that you need to know is that building mental strength or resilience, it's something that you got to be aware of. It's got to be something that you are wanting to change in your life. It requires commitment, it requires focus, it requires discipline. So the 4 C's for mental toughness are control, commitment, challenge, and confidence. So control, that's really about your self-esteem. It's how you are able to manage your feelings and filter your emotions. Control gives you a sense of purpose. Commitment, there's always got to be commitment when it comes to building your resilience, building your mental toughness, your physical toughness. You need commitment there to do that. What you will be doing is building a new habit, right? So while you're doing that, you need to be patient with yourself. It's not something that you're going to be able to manage and it's going to be very easy for you. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a challenge. So you want to make sure that your goals are measurable. And you also want to make sure that you stay focused. And that's the hardest part to do. It's the hardest part to do. But you want to be able to stay focused in what you're trying to achieve. Unfortunately, life creeps up on us. It'll take us in a tornado, and this is when you need to be able to stay committed to what you're doing. The next thing that would come would be a challenge. Are you taking the challenge on? Because that's what this is about, right? You need to have that passion in order to keep this moving forward. You want to take change and adversity as a positive thing, not as something that is negative, because you're constantly learning. And really, the best part about failing is being able to learn from your mistakes. However, you want to remain flexible, because even though you may have a goal that you set, it may sort of change a little bit throughout the process, right? So you want to be able to be flexible with your timetable. You want to be able to move things if you have to. Not to be so damn hard on yourself,
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
And you want to be able to trust the process, which is probably the most difficult thing to do, because you're putting your faith in something that has not happened yet. And that takes a lot of strength to do that. So that brings me to the last C, which is confidence, which goes hand in hand with the other 3 C's that I talked about. You got to have the confidence. You got to be able to take setbacks on stride. You got to believe in yourself, man. You have to be able to believe in yourself, guys. That is key. In order to develop the mental toughness, you gotta believe in you. You also have to believe in others, because you know what? It takes a village. It's not something that you're going to be able to do on your own. You're going to need the support of your circle in order to help you get to that next chapter. So how do we do this? How do we build resilience? How do we build that mental toughness in life to reach our goals, to be in a place where we're happy? How do we do it? Well, I'm going to give you 6 tips on how to do that. The first one is that you may have to acquire a new skill. For example, my goal is to be a YouTube vlogger, right? And now, okay, so I want to be able to utilize my creative juices in order to do that. Now, okay, so I have creativity, but how am I going to merge that into the skill set that I need in order to actually make that goal happen? So I would have to take on a new skill set. That would mean for me, in this particular case, I might have to take some courses. I may have to look at other YouTubers to see what they're doing. It's a process. And again, you got to be able to trust in that process. So a skill set, there's a good chance that you may have to develop a new skill set in order to do that. The next thing that builds mental toughness is setting goals. When setting goals, it's a good idea to set a short-term goal, so say within the next month, a midterm goal that could be, say, within the next 6 months to a year, and then a long-term goal which could be within between 3 to 5 years. But what's really important about the goal setting is that it has to be measurable, meaning that you should be able to measure the performance of that goal. In other words, my goal would be to have 1,000 views by September of 2021 on my YouTube channel. That is a measurable goal because I now have, a particular amount that I have set to reach. But don't hold yourself short. Monitor the progress of your goals as well. You need to do that. You can't just set your goal, and it's a great goal, achieving 1,000 views by September 2021. That's a great goal. But if I don't look into the analytics behind, the videos that I'm creating and look at what kind of content I'm doing and see how, other people in this beautiful world are looking at my videos, how am I going to know that I'm getting close to my goal? Kind of important that you want to monitor that. Now, just with the goals alone, it's not enough. You want to be able to have some sort of action steps. So you have this goal that you want to do, whatever that might be in life. What is it that you're going to need to do in order to reach that goal? So what is the process that you need to create in order to reach that goal? That goes hand in hand with the actual goal itself. So you want to monitor the goal. First of all, you want to set measurable goals. You want to ensure that you are monitoring that goal. And then you want to ensure that you have, a plan in place, an action plan that follows through to ensure that you are going to be successful in reaching that goal. An example of that would be, with me, would mean, okay, so I would like to have 1,000 views on my YouTube video to ensure that I am actually reaching out to people that are struggling and that need help. How am I going to do that? Okay, so, I am going to review some other competitive YouTubers that's in the same genre as me, and I'll do that maybe, twice a week. I will ensure I do some research, say 3 to 4 hours a week of managing my upcoming videos, what it is that I'm going to be doing on the next video to ensure that I'm staying on the right path. It could also be that I'm taking a course and I want to put 3 to 4 hours of studying time in that course in order for me to continue my development. It takes discipline. There's no doubt about it. Discipline is, we'll call it the big D. That's what it is. It's all about discipline. You may have a great plan. You may have great goals. You're ready to go. You're thinking positive. But the discipline is going to ensure that you maintain that habit so that it stays long term, so that you can reach your goals. The next tip number 3, would be you want to ensure that you're doing the right thing. You want to make decisions based on your value system. And that might also mean that it may not be in the best interest for you. Your value system is what you live by. So if you do not think that that is the right thing for you to do based on your value system, then don't do it. It's also a part of mental toughness. Mental toughness is resilience. So sometimes you have to make those tough calls, right? Number 4 would be exercise. Exercise is huge.
And release all of those sounds that are trapped in your mind.
And that just means getting up and getting moving. That's all it means. You can, go for a walk, a half an hour walk, to if you have like a fitness plan that you follow through a personal trainer, however you want to do it. But it's really important that you stay active. Exercise doesn't only help your physical body, but also your mental. It improves your focus, your mental retention, your memory, and your stress and anxiety management. Number 5 would be fearless. Step up. Don't let anyone take that away from you. With being fearless, that also means diving in head first. So diving in head first might be a scary thing to do, but eventually that's going to build on your confidence. Another thing that is really important that can very easily get your self-esteem down, can get that mental toughness down, that resilience in the bucket, is when you listen to the naysayers, the ones that are telling you, you can't do that. You don't have any knowledge when it comes to being a YouTube vlogger. You're not creative. Don't listen to any of that shit. Somebody said this to me once and I can't remember where it came from. So I will quote it, but unfortunately I don't have the reference behind it. And that is, it is none of your business what other people think of you.
Yeah, boy.
If you got any use out of this video, please write your comments in the comments section below and press the like button. Also, what I would like you folks to do too is, I'm always looking for new content, and I would love if anybody would be willing to write in the comment section anything that they would like me to talk about with regards to mental health. Well, let's just say I work for you guys, and I want to ensure that I'm providing good quality material for the people of the internet in order to be able to use in their lives. So that would be great if you can do that. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be safe, and I'll see you next week. Take care.